Host, and it is finally the 20th episode of the Spotlight with Nine. And I'm your host, and tonight we are back with another esport org all the way from Assam who will be telling us about their organization, the one and only Megatron. We have heard about them, whether you are a fan of BGMI or MLBB or maybe an esport influencer. They have it all in one pack. So, without any further delay, please welcome the brain behind the mega movement, the owner of Megatron.
Hello, Nayan, and thank you for inviting me for this episode. And I'm happy to be here for the podcast.
Did I pronounce your name correctly?
Yes,
Oh,
it's
Vlazine.
pleasant.
How
Yeah,
to tell me where did you get that from? That sound very unique to me.
yeah. This name actually it relates to MLBB hero. So
Oh,
since I used to play, yeah, since I
okay.
used to play Valir as my main hero, then I used to,
Um,
yeah, I at first I thought I will keep Valir as my in-game name, but I thought that people will laugh at that name, na, because Valir when I used to play. So and then at that time, like I used to play Ling also. So I joined another name from start L, and then of
ah,
course my one and only favorite player Granger. So I merged up all these three hero and something I created this name as a Vlazin.
oh, interesting.
That's
I,
the that's the story.
I was trying to decode it.
Yeah,
Uh, I was trying to decipher your name. Maybe like a German, or maybe I don't know, a Russian. I was thinking maybe he's inspired by that of fan, but that was a
yeah,
very simple one, just Valerian Ling, right?
yeah. I think if you search this name in Google also, I think there is no meaning.
Okay.
You will find Blazin Blazin, but no V.
Oh,
So
yeah. That's why, because most of the like Russian name and the
yeah,
some these kind of things how it like
yeah,
I don't know why this the word Valdemir come
yeah,
in, so like
yeah.
VV. Anyway,
Yeah.
it's good to have you tonight, and thank you so much for
Yes.
taking out your time. I know you're busy, and I love your setup, and I'm sure
Yeah.
even the viewers does it. So let's start from the beginning. What
Yeah.
inspired you to start Megatron Esports? Was it a project, or how did it come about?
Actually, the starting story of my Megatron is like we used to play games like PUBG. That time there was PUBG and MLBB also there as a Mobile Legends. And then we used to play after college, after and whenever we get free time, we used to play with friends. And that time we used to make a clan like with different name. Then there was like no like idea about going competitive and all. So it was a year 2018, and actually before esports, I was like I'm a footballer also. So
Oh.
that time I used to play for my football club also here in Assam, and I have like very busy schedule. So only 1 2 hour we used to play whenever we are free. Then in 2018 like 19 also same that same like thing we used to do like whenever we get free we used to play, but in 2018 Megatron name actually many people thought that Megatron is from like relate to transformer,
Transformer.
right? Yeah, but it's not about that actually. Okay, I will share today because the first alphabet MEGA actually it belongs to my crush, someone special's name.
Oh.
So yeah,
Okay.
that's the main.
Does she know? Does
Yeah,
she know?
Yeah, yeah, Sino.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Sino. And
Wait.
that's the beginning of Megatron in 2018. I used to started this my team name as a Megatron. And since lockdown in 2020, so our like football, everything like we can't able to play that time because of all these lockdowns and all. So all my teammates also, they also used to play PUBG and Mobile Legends that time. So we entered in competitive in year 2020. In first we entered in PUBG, and then PUBG Mobile, and then MLVB also. We used to play like in local tournaments in here only in Assam, like on lands and all. And then since MLVB was banned that year, then everybody like tried to like leave MLBB, and we again shifted to PUBG, and then we entered again in PUBG competitive. So that's the beginning of our story. And then again PUBG also got banned in that year. So it was like the toughest time for us, that should we continue our Megatron or not. But I think the MLB also came back na.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we used to play MLB with VPN while logging.
Yeah,
But
VPN.
then again, like MLB came back, and we started playing again. Even we tried many games that time, like Call of Duty Mobile, and even some MOBA games like Clash of Titans, or some I forgot some names. We tried even Brawl Stars. That game was 3v3.
Oh,
Yeah, we,
yeah.
we we used to we used to play that one also. And then there is one more game. I forgot that game, and like we tried every game, but not every MOBA is like MLBB. So
Yeah.
we we stopped playing that time. So and then like no MOBA like scene that time. But we moved on with PUBG, like sorry, BGMI again. PUBG was banned, but BGMI came back, right, for India. So again we like recruited BGMI team that time, and again BGMI also got banned in 2021. Yeah,
Yeah.
that time like again we thought that should we continue or not with BGMI. Then again we came back in this one, Mobile Legends, and we started playing again with my team. And that time myself, I was the player for Megatron for compete. 2021 and 2022 year we played like 1 year continue. And then some of my teammates like they left the game because of their higher studies. Some of them are like for higher studies, and some of them are for job and all. So I was like alone that time, and like that, like I also stopped like playing compy. And then there was like again no Mobile Legends in from 2022. But again in 2023, like we came back with BGMI lineup, and that's the turning point. And we started playing, like we played one LAN tournament here in 2023, and we are the champion in that lane. And then in January, I think 2024, yeah, like we went to Mizoram for this next G official season 2. Yeah, that's the main reason why like I was like I got motivated there, seeing the fan base there of every team. Since I used to follow RIP Mizo Gaming since 2020, and one of my friend is like there playing. His name is Kenny.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I always like love to see their like whatever they are doing in esports, and they're like the in Northeast, so they are like the number one organization
Yeah.
in Northeast, RIP Mizoram. So like following them and going to like represent together with them, it's like a dream came true that time. And again one more team was there. It is Evolution Mizoram. So those two like team I have seen there. The fan base was like
Crazy,
awesome, and
right?
like yeah, it's like El Clasico, like Real Madrid and Barcelona. It's like
Yeah,
one side full supporters of RIP Mizo, and another side it's
big
full
loss.
supporter of Evolution Mizo. So like not like this kind of things like inspired us more. So again, MLVB was also there. Like I think Johan, I used to know that time. Johan, there was a team named Johan. They are like very good in MLVB, and
Yeah,
one more
they're
team is
still
there, Step
there.
Bro. I think,
Yes, yes, these two
yeah,
are still
Step
around.
Bro. So those two team they were playing like final of next year official that year, and again those cosplay and all like it's like something like we I experienced for the first time. Like yeah, there is also esports future in Northeast also. So after we came back from Mizoram, again we played one more lane here in Assam, and again we are the champion there.
Oh.
So that's the thing, turning point. I said, that's the turning point, and since then we are doing our like journey was like successful since then. Like we played many tournaments. Again, we used to represent two lanes, back to back two lane in Nagaland also. And again, in Manipur also, we have qualified last year for one land tournament, but due to the situation there, so even some of our players, their parents didn't allow us, so we didn't like able to go there. So
Yeah.
that's our journey.
So that
A-
has been a really
and
long ride.
yeah,
Which year was it
yeah,
like actually formed?
it's like 2018,
So it started with the
2018.
squad, right?
Yeah,
It started
squad.
with
Yeah,
the squad.
2018.
So was it
Yeah,
were you like by yourself or were other people with you as well?
like I am the only like one man owner.
Oh, okay. So nobody
Of,
shared as
yeah,
such.
no,
Oh,
no,
okay.
only like single owner. Yeah,
Oh, wow. It must have been really tough for you as well.
yeah. Since in esports, like investment is more, but like it's my passion. After I left my footballing career. I always give my 100% to esports,
As I can
and and I love it now to do
yeah,
esports.
yeah. That's great. I mean, because
Yeah,
sometimes even in just a span of 3 years or 2 years, it become exhausting, right? Because we know
yeah,
esport is
yeah,
something. It's not like it's virtual, and we
yeah,
don't know like we do know that there's a lot of scope outside, but just in our region itself, like how much will it
yeah,
put the money on the table or food on the table, right? So
yeah,
to really continue doing it is something I really think it's really perseverance. So I'm sure you're also still juggling a lot of things, but when I go when and I was going through your page, the first post
yeah,
was in 2020 with the Carmilla and post Carmilla, yeah.
yeah,
So yeah, I even saw your like the old logo. So that's how I came to know,
yeah,
oh, this was actually a squad before, and then
yeah,
eventually I was really interested to know how it got
yeah,
evolved. And then you even told me the meaning of Megatron. The whole time I thought it was Transformer. I was like,
yeah.
maybe a big Transformer fan, but
Mm.
yeah, but Mega. But even in the like, were you in Meghalaya before?
No, no, I was like in Assam only,
Oh,
not Meghalaya, but actually it's like Mega is like name in
oh,
Assam. So
okay, okay, Megha.
yes,
Maybe her name is
yeah,
Megha.
yeah. It's there. So I can put
Yeah.
that whole alphabet. So I like relate something. Actually, one more
Okay.
story was there. While I was thinking that name, that time one song was released that time. It's Nicki Minaj's song Megatron. So while
Ah.
I was thinking about this name, then in my earphone, so that song suddenly played. Nah, so I thought, yeah, it will be a perfect name for my team. So that's the final story
Yeah.
of
So,
my team name.
I mean, even well, before we proceed, I really want to. I mean,
Yeah,
I love your setup. Like I said, I see a lot of
yeah,
trophies, and you mentioned about
yeah,
you
yeah,
are into football as well.
yeah.
Are those all
Yeah.
football medals? Are those all?
Some of them are like football, and some of them are esports.
Oh,
Yeah.
how many esports are there? Esports.
I think we have represented in till now inside Assam. In Assam, we represented in six LAN tournaments, and where we are like champion in three LAN tournaments,
No.
and
Okay.
like three trophy we are having in Assam, and in outside Assam, like no champion, but runners up, second runners up, all these achievements. We have represented in outside Assam also, like Nagaland two times, and Mizoram one time, and one more in this Manipur, but it got like we couldn't able to go there. So like four achievement was there.
I can see like second runner up Hornbill series. Is that Hornbill
Yeah,
series?
this one is
Wow, my eyes is good.
yeah this Hornbill last year's Hornbill festival. Like we were the second runners up there in that
This
tournament.
was which who
BGMI,
BGMI. Oh,
yeah,
that's really
BGMI,
nice.
and yeah, and about ML, like I want to share, but because since I told you that we used to like left compete after this 2022 years, and again we came back in 2024, where like I used to like visit in some tournaments in like university levels and all, wherever like MLBB tournament was there. So I always saw one guy there. His name is in-game name is Low. Like he is the even he is the manager of my MLBB team. So I used to like meet him every in every tournament wherever they go. Lafu Kabi. Their team name is Lafu Kabi. Like they are the like champions in every tournament here because they are like ruling the MLBB community here in Guwahati since 2023. Then in 2024, like we as a Megatron Gaming, we hosted one event in. I think you have heard that University of Science and Technology Meghalaya University was there.
Yes,
So
yes.
we host one event there where esports was all like organized by my organization Megatron. We host the MLBB and BGMI there, and also FIFA. So where this Lafukabi team was the like champion there in my tournament. Then after that tournament, I contacted him that will you love to join my organization? So he said yes. Then since then we like collab in MLBB also like Megatron Lapukabi, and that's
Yes.
our story again in MLBB. Whatever like we are getting achievement right now, it's all because of them, our collab, and even in online tournament also and in offline tournaments also. Like they have also won many tournaments here. And after that, we hired girls lineup also roster in MLBB. Their name is like UDR, Underdog
Yes.
Rise. They also that time they won one tournament, and then we also collab in like in girls roster also we collab with them Megatron Underdog Rise. So that's our story of like comeback in Mobile Legends.
All right.
Yeah,
So you're basically building an empire, uh, you know, and I see a lot of collab that you actually are doing.
yeah.
So how do you do with it? Like, do you approach them? How does this work?
Like
Because I've seen many of your
Yeah,
collabs, right, with many people, like
yeah,
with streamers,
yeah,
with influencers, and
yeah.
so what's your how are you dealing with that? I mean, how uh, is it because you want to one of the word that I would say is, do you want to what's that, make it more like an advertisement, that's why you're collabing, or you think that it's for the
Like
growth?
yeah, actually the our main goal is to like create talent and to make them like more like valuable, even if that person is a esports athlete or a content creator. So like whatever we can, like we are able to do, like we are helping them. And like for player, like our aim is always to, like we don't go for like some star players and all to sign whenever we need some player. We always go for like some underdog player to like whoever is like, or like there is like right now, so there is like age category was there, like since esports is introduced in Hello India also from this year. So our aim is always to like build a team with some like uh, in age category of something like 18 to 21, because it's the like age category where those category people, they were like, they're very like fast learner, you know, right? Those 18 to 21 people. So
Yeah.
if we like, there are like lots of players, but if we guide them in a proper way, so then they can be like more valuable when time by time. So that's our main like goal, to create talent and to build them. That's our target in esports. And about content creators and all, like since nowadays in esports there are lots of like scope is also there for content creators and all, right? So even in some big organization, they used to like hire content creators, and people are like doing great also. Some especially like girls, even if they are like good in gaming, yeah, they are, if they are good in gaming, big orgs, they are like used to hire them. And they are like many, like I have seen many content creators also in BGMI also, like from like their starting phase and now they are in like top level. So in Megaton also, like we like try to like search those kind of talent, so that if we in their initial stage, if we help them like to do their like contents and all in a proper way, I think one day at least they will also become like famous. And if some big organization will hire them, then it's like benefit for them also, no? Like for the content creator also. So
Yeah.
that's our aim for content creators. And
Yeah.
about, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
and about those you said like collab about these casters and like all. So since like I have in my girls like uh, girls roster in MLBB. I have one caster is also there. Like her name is Sarah. So since she's like BGMI, sorry, not BGMI, she is a MLBB caster right now. She have like casted in many uh, MLBB tournaments right now.
Yeah.
So last time we had one exhibition match, RIP Mizoram versus Megatron Esports in Valorant, because right now only RIP Mizo and Megatron is having like Valorant roster. So we came up with a plan with, let's go for one Valorant exhibition match. So in that match, Sarah was the caster there.
Yeah.
Since like I have told her also that you can like try for more other games also, right? So because there are like many scope, like you know, not that since Mizo language is also right now in
Mm.
BGMI
Yes,
official
yes.
live stream.
Yes,
So
yes.
like that, if even there is more like even forecaster, there is like lots of scope right now
Mm.
in every game. So my like suggestion is that don't only like depend on one game. You should focus in like other games also, even
Mm.
forecaster. So that's
Mm.
the thing that I used to tell her also, that you
Mm.
should try. And from our side, we are always there to like guide and all. So that's
Mm.
the thing we are doing to every
Mm.
talent we are having in Megatron.
Mm.
So we used to help them
Mm.
whatever we can. Yeah, that's
Mm. According to you, like how many of you guys are there? Like the talents that you have right now in Megatron.
Megatron. Like our family is like very big
Yeah, yeah, it's
since
very
we are,
big.
yeah, from esports player. Like we have right now BGMI lineup. Even we have academy lineup also in
Mm.
BGMI and girls
Mm.
roster also, and in MLBB also same boys and girls, and then
Mm.
Valorant, and then FIFA, this FC 25,
Mm.
and eFootball. All this game like we are
Mm.
having players right now, and also some we have management members and all. So all total, I will just tell you like approximately like 70 plus member was there.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah,
That's
70 plus
crazy.
member. Yeah,
I need a moment to process that. That's a lot. But
yeah,
okay, I mean, those are
yeah,
the talents and the member
yeah,
in all together. But how about the
yeah.
core members, like the
Core
managements?
member,
Yeah.
core member. To be honest, it's only three member.
Okay.
Myself as a owner, and I have one. He is my friend. He is like he's doing as a director. Like
Mm.
he is helping me. And then I told you guys one guy is there. His name is Lo. Like he's handling all the MLBB part is like handling. So we are three member.
Oh, that's
At
nice.
core member only two, director and me, and MLBB all he's handling.
That's nice. And coming back to, because I really want to bring the BGMI part as well, because
Yeah,
now, I mean, of course, MOBA, we know that it's coming back.
yeah,
We will talk about it eventually,
yeah,
but uh, I know, I think if I'm not wrong, I've seen many of the achievement of BGMI, right? Yeah, with the
yeah,
Megatron. So can you
yeah.
tell us few of them? And the recent ones as well. I think there is somebody who have like the like I think you posted, if I'm not wrong, somebody is like in like a rising star in Megatron, because that's what I heard. He's returning home. That's what I
Yeah.
heard. So that, I mean, you don't have to reveal who, but
No,
what
it's but yeah.
I mean, I want to know the back story. Yeah.
Actually, everyone knows right now who is
Oh.
he
Oh, okay.
because yeah. So he is already grinding right now with the team.
Okay.
So he's the like he's a very special person in Megatron family in BGMI. He is the one he is the one who let us win two LAN tournaments in BGMI.
Okay.
So yeah, and so right now everyone will know who he is.
Uh huh.
But
Can you?
he's like
Uh
grinding
huh.
now.
Okay.
Yeah,
He's grinding at the moment.
yeah, yeah,
Okay. You like you also have the new faces, right? Right now in the
yeah,
Megatron with BGMI.
yeah,
So they seem very. I mean, some of them seem very
yeah.
young. So like, how
Yes.
do you create these lineup?
Actually, this they were our academy lineup,
Okay.
and since there is like lots of shuffle and things happen in BGMI in every team. So since we have also like think that if academy is doing good, and so yeah, we have to promote them. and everybody like demanded that time that you should let them play in the main lineup because they are doing great. Even in recent official tournament in BGMI in BGIS, they they were qualified till round three. So and we are also like in backend we are also planning that we we have to launch this lineup in our main roster. And the thing is that four five players was there, no? Like from academy, and
Yeah.
five of them are like all under 21.
Mm.
Yes, yeah, 17, 18, 18, 18. Sorry, 17, 18, 18, 19, and 20 years. Those like kids. That's the reason why I call them like new face, new talents, and young talents. And they're the main like roster right now in our Megatron.
It seemed very
Things like
promising to
yeah,
me.
yeah, like we have like many like good lineup where represented Megatron, but there is like if someone is like doing like very like good here in Megatron, and like even some big teams from outside, if they offer our player, I never like stop them. I if they want to go, yeah, I let them go because if they are getting good opportunity, more opportunities, so I never like stop
Hold them
them.
back.
I just yeah, I just let them go because if they are like getting more opportunities there, so why should I stop them? And
Exactly.
like some of them are like doing great, some of them are like doing great, our former player, and they're like doing great now. Even some of them are like in official uh, recently one of my player he uh, represented in official lane also in this year's BGS. So I'm happy for them also because once he was a part of my team, now he's doing great, even he is like earning good salary. So we also feel proud if our player like achieve more and more in their life. So we are also happy for that. That's the
Yes.
thing I told you in earlier that we used to create talent because if we build them in their initial stage so that they can like perform more and like in future if they are like honest and if they are like uh, talented then obviously they can like achieve more. And I always told all the players that you should be always like honest with yourself so that you can like achieve uh, more because if you are not honest with yourself then you are not going to achieve anything.
That's true.
And of course the loyalty is matter always because this is a team game and the mindset also if all the players mindset is not equal then this team can't perform. So that's the main thing. And people have some people thought that it's just a game of four player, five player, even in mobile. So, but no, it requires like lots of mindset and all. I think
So,
everybody people know.
I'm seeing that you yourself have invested a lot in whatever you're creating. It seems like a big empire, and it 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 seems like a very like you are building something that's bigger than what everyone is seeing right now on even on the social media, because having 70 people on a team is no joke. And I
Yeah,
think to carry out by the, even if it's like you have three people who are managing, like be it MLBB or your director, it really
yeah,
take a lot of dedication from the team as well to be a part of that institute. That institute must be offering something good that they want to be a part of it. Otherwise, who would want to be a part of something that does not offer something, right?
yeah.
So I was just curious, like apart from like just giving a platform, like do they have any advantage of being with the Megatron?
Like there are like some, but I can't share those contracts and all
Uh-huh.
here
Oh, of course you can't.
because
Yes.
yeah. So like there were some tasks we used to
Mm-hmm.
do with like
Mm-hmm.
every roster and
Mm-hmm.
every lineup. But
Mm-hmm.
I am sorry, I can't like share all those things like
Mm-hmm.
those contracts and all. But
Mm-hmm.
that's the thing, and like we used to provide. But something I can say, like we used
Mm-hmm.
to provide every requirements from
Mm-hmm.
uh, like accessories related, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
like players if needed, like
Mm-hmm.
from even from recharge and all
Mm-hmm.
Wi-Fi,
Mm.
all we used to provide them.
Oh, okay.
Those I can share those things, but
Mm-hmm.
the main part, some contracts, though we can
Oh,
we can say
what about
yeah,
providing phone?
yeah, but I provided some players
Oh,
phone
really?
also, but I
Wow.
can say that
Okay, okay. Yeah,
yeah,
that's I mean, okay. That part if you don't want to share. So,
yeah.
let's
But
zoom. Mhm. Yes, yes,
yeah,
please.
but one thing I want to tell because this about the phone, since nowadays like players, those kids, they have already like good phones with them, so we don't need to provide them these
Mm.
days phones
Mm.
and all. Like
Mm.
maximum like players, they are holding 16 Pro Max, 16 Pro. So
Mm.
like, but I provided to some players also in previous lineups, and also
Mm.
that's the thing. Rest I can share
Mm. Mm. Mm.
about
Mm.
the contracts and all.
Mm. By the way, how do you raise funds? Like, do you do it? How's your approach to that?
Uh,
Because I'm sure you have
like
your own merchandise as well.
yeah, this merchandise is our like main like source
Mm.
from where like we are getting like some like not like heavy amount, but
Mm.
I think it's okay
Mm.
because for like BGMI and like there if the team is winning,
Mm.
so like price pool also like it's a like percentage also there
Mm.
with organization and players.
Mm.
So we are also winning, so it's okay like some like amount is also coming back in organization, and even from merchandise also we are managing.
Mm.
And even in like if we used to go in like if other state,
Mm.
that time only we have to spend like big
Wow.
amount money. So like
Oh, so the
since we are
orgs,
doing
the
yeah,
org gives the money for travels.
yeah, it's
Oh.
like in some tournament like
Mm.
that time. So I Mizoram, since Mizoram was our first like
Mm.
land tournament outside Assam. That
Mm.
time I like myself like I spent it all as a honor, so my
Mm.
own money to travel
Oh,
there. And
okay.
like there was like two options there, na? Like after this, should we continue or not?
Mm.
Because like investment is more. But after coming back from Mizoram, we played. I told you earlier we played one lane here in Assam, and we are the champion there. And that was the like turning point. That yeah, we
Mm.
can do that because we are
Mm.
getting like winning also, and we are like
Mm.
prize pool also coming, and
Mm.
again our merch is also like doing good. And
Mm.
yeah, we have like some other my startup, small
Mm.
startup, something like I like
Mm.
used to manage like,
Mm.
so it's not a like problem right now to run
Okay.
this like my organization. So
Oh,
it's
look,
yeah,
look like a piece of cake.
yeah,
But it's great, and but being a
yeah,
an org owner, it's not about the
yeah,
wins, right? It's also about
yeah,
managing
yeah,
people, about the
yeah,
brand, the
yeah,
pressure. So how does your day
yeah.
look like usually? Like, what do you do? Are you fully into the org, or are you also working, or how does your day look like?
Like in my everyday, like it start with managing the team only.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like used to it right now because since
Mm-hmm.
I love to do these things right now because
Mm-hmm.
like at first, yeah, at first like everyone is new, all the players were hired, like we have recruited that time. So at first it was like should I do or not, but since like we start the getting the taste of winning, after that automatically players they have also like made their like intention that yeah we can go for more. But same thing like myself also, yeah, I if my player is performing like best in the game, then I will also do my best to never like, yeah, sometimes there is like quarrel and all happen between players. If you know that it's a common thing
Yes,
in
yes, it's
team.
a common thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, many times in our like previous lineups also those things happen. But like if we can like if you can handle those situations, then why I am the owner, right? So at first like it's difficult because we have to deal with everyone's like mentality, right? So everyone has different mentality. So yeah, it took time for me also to like make them like the perfect. So after experiencing everything, that's why I used to like keep one academy lineup also, so that from starting I can guide them. Since I have earlier told you that if we teach them properly in their initial stage, so we don't have to worry later, because they know they will like with proper guidance they will be like good esports player in future. So that's the thing. And even if one day if I like if I don't manage my team, so I feel like something is like missing. So like like it's like addiction right now that yeah I have to manage them every day. And I don't like used to keep manager for BGMI roster because I love to do like things by my own. So and I am loving it right now.
Oh, that's nice.
So that's the even
So,
even
uh
I
huh.
my yeah even I myself traveled in every land tournaments with my team.
Oh, that's
So
nice.
yeah,
So you feel like a proud father when they win.
yes, yes. And that's
Because I see a lot of
yeah,
champion all over the page, and I think that would be a
yeah,
proud moment for how much work you have given yourself into, right? So
yeah,
so what you're saying is like you like from the morning, you just start
yeah,
working with the management. That's it till the end of the
yeah,
day.
yeah, yeah.
Wow.
And, and we used to take a meeting every like every night after game with team, and like I used to ask them that their opinion every day after the match. And like there are like for example like even you can like see some of the, well, I don't want to blame any team, but even my players also like already like they have also discussed with me that in some teams like if player play the game like very bad, then the owner or manager they used to scold them very much, and like that players will get demotivated and they used to leave team. That's the thing like happening in many like team, and that's why the fight thing happen between players also. So I want to suggest this thing that we should like not scold the player, even if like in my vision that we should not scold the players even if they're like playing bad, but we can like guide them properly. That's what like I used to do with my team. Like in many or owner like doesn't used to be with the team. Owner just give orders to their manager, and if team doesn't perform, then owner used to scold them or direct release them. I have also like hired some players, one or two players who were like fired from their previous org. and they are doing great. They are doing great. Now they are not my part in Megatron, but two of them, they are like after like joining my org, they are doing great. And right now also they are playing in very good team. I don't want to reveal those team, but
Mm.
they are doing great in esports because some players, they are like some of them are students, and some of the people will face this parents pressure also, studies
Mm.
pressure also.
Mm.
Yeah, even whenever there is like we have to go for LAN tournament, I used
Mm.
to talk with every parents
Oh.
of my player.
Oh.
Without their permission, I don't like allow.
Mm. Mm.
So I used to talk with, because since it's my responsibility, and
Mm.
so I used to talk. And yeah, every
So basically,
all
you're
my
like
players.
manager.
Yeah,
You're also doing
I'm
that.
doing everything, everything. Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Because
that's like
like I told
fun.
you earlier that
Mm.
I want to do like myself
Mm.
every work.
Mm.
And all the parents, they are like good, and
Mm.
like they are like good, and like talk, we have their good
Mm.
talk. And even I used to like explain them also that esports and all that. People otherwise in our state, people thought that it's just a useless in
Mm.
Assam. Like people thought that esports is nothing, but
Mm.
that's the thing we want to prove here, that
Mm.
there is esports is also something.
Mm.
Like right now there is like many game
Mm.
introduced,
Yeah.
like even the chess also,
Yeah.
chess also they are in esports right now.
Mm. Mm.
So and I think time by time people will understand. Since I
Mm.
don't know till today's date how many people we have inspired or not, but
Mm.
I don't like know about those, because if I used to think about all those things, then
Mm.
I will be like distracted. So I
Mm.
only do, I am only doing my thing, because
Mm.
for me my players are important first. So
Mm.
if I am doing like something, so it's all for my players, or my
Mm.
whatever member, content creator, or
Mm.
every member. So that's the thing.
Mm. Mm. That's, I mean, you are doing a lot. There's a lot on your shoulder, but the best part is you are enjoying it. That's what matters, right? So sometimes we
Yeah,
can do with lots of load and complain about it, or either you take the load and you enjoy as you
yeah.
do the work, right? You gotta enjoy what you do. So I know we have talked about a lot about achievement. So where do you see Megatron in the next year, or what, or one or two, or what are, is there any expansion or more titles or big dreams?
The main dream is to like represent like Assam right now, to represent Assam also, since Hello India and all this national scenario also there right now.
Mm.
So that's our like plan right now.
Mm.
So we want to discover not only for Megatron actually. Uh, we want to like encourage the esports players of Assam also, so that they will also grind like other state like
Mm.
Mizoram,
Mm.
Nagaland, Arunachal Pradesh. So we
Mm.
want to encourage. Even this year also I tried for
Mm.
Assam, and
Mm.
since 85% work was done, since election is going on here in Assam,
Mm.
so there are some paperworks like didn't like fulfill,
Mm.
since like last date was over that time, so
Mm.
we couldn't like manage this time to represent
Mm.
Assam. But we
Mm.
are trying for next esports
Mm.
national championship. I think it,
Mm.
it was on July. That's the
Mm.
like that was our aim. But for Megatron, like for my organization, there is only, not only my organization, every BGMI team, their aim is to represent their team in official tournament
Mm.
like BGIS. Since
Mm.
this year we only managed till round three. We
Mm.
have we will, since we want to try
Mm.
next year also, we'll try
Mm.
for that. So our BGMI team is like grinding hard for that.
Mm. Mm.
So
Mm.
because only two officials event was there in every year for
Mm.
BGMI.
Mm.
So if we manage to at least qualify till quarterfinals and all, so it will like create a big opportunities for every team.
Mm. Mm.
Since this year we only managed to round three, so
Mm.
we are like aiming for
Mm.
next like around. And in Northeast, though it's like invitations and all, then we are like planning to like represent all those tournaments.
Mm. Mm.
And ML in Mobile Legends, uh, I don't know is there any big tournaments coming or not. I think Mythic Showdown is there.
Mm.
We have a slot also there with collab
Mm.
Megatron
Mm.
Lafukabi.
Mm.
So they are managing right now
Mm.
Lafukabi. So I hope they will perform good there also.
Mhm.
Mm, that's the plan. And yeah, other game like FIFA, FC
Mm.
25,
Mm.
eFootball, Valorant. We are
Mm.
trying in those game also,
Mm. Mm.
and
Mm.
that's 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 our plan
All right, all right.
upcoming.
Okay.
Yeah,
So, most of the players are from Assam, is it?
yeah,
Ah, okay.
and
Mm.
like I think you have seen in our name Megatron Esports like NE stands for notice.
Mhm. Mhm.
So like it's not like we are from Assam and we are only recruiting Assam. No, like it's like we used to recruit from other state also.
Mm. Okay. All
Like
right.
every notice, but our main goal is only like we want to build talent from
Mm.
notice.
Okay. And also
That's
another
yeah.
question, it would be, so do you see any other org that you might have a competition with, or who's doing the same as you, if I have to put it in that way,
I think
from
since I have
Assam?
already oh, Assam. I think in BGMI there are lots of like organization, not organization. I think team was
Mm.
there,
Mm.
and but only in BGMI there are lots of team. And
Mm.
ML MLBB I have no idea right now since maximum like famous teams are all from like different states.
Mm.
So there is like no proper team I think in
Mm.
Assam for MLB. But in if we talk about the competition in BGMI, one team was there like in last year. Like people used to call the two most aggressive team from Assam,
Okay.
like Megatron, and that team name is Assam Titans.
Okay.
Right now they are also like disbanded, and
Mm.
we went together in this land tournament also in Nagaland
Mm.
in Dimapur last
Mm.
year.
Mm.
So I think they are like disbanded right now. So
Mm.
they were the like competition that time with
Mm.
us. And
Mm.
there are lots of team here in like Assam also.
Mm. Mm. Okay.
Like I am not like ignoring anyone, but like
Mm.
if we talk about organization, so there are like many different games will be there, right? So
Mm.
I think there is no other organization in Assam. Like we are
Mm.
managing every game.
Okay. Okay.
We are managing every game
Mm.
in Assam.
Okay. That seems nice. I know you were about to say, I already told you, but I was trying to bring you back to Assam since you, because that's where your headquarter is, right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
uh yeah, you have shared me your dreams, you have shared me the achievement, what do you have,
yeah,
how everything started, your team, and I think it has been an incredible journey of yours, and you
yeah,
coming and sharing it this year. I'm sure that the player from Assam also will get hyped up, not just
yeah,
not just one game, but many more to come. So
yeah,
before we
yeah.
close out, what advice do you want to give to the other owners or players,
Yeah.
or anything that you want to share for the wrap up?
Uh, the advice which I want to like give to the owners is that everyone knows that to manage a esports team is like not easy, and
Hmm.
it's yeah. So yeah, am I audible, right? Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Audible, you audible.
yeah. So I thought like my net is no.
No, no,
So
no, no.
okay. Yeah, my advice for the owners to other organization like owners is that
Mm-hmm.
uh, I know that everybody knows that esports
Mm-hmm.
running an esports organization is not easy. Yeah, it's
Mm-hmm.
easy for those people who are already in a business field.
Mm-hmm.
So they who are like good in a like business already. They are having a business and they are like running esports. Right, it's easy for them. Yeah, they can direct uh, hire players. They can give like
Mm-hmm.
whatever money and salary to player. So it's easy for them. But yeah, money is important to run
Mm-hmm.
an org. But
Mm-hmm.
with money, you have also need your like experience.
Mm-hmm.
And I prefer if the owner is like also like have knowledge about esports and himself or herself, whoever like nowadays so even girls are also like owner of many organization.
Mm-hmm.
I have seen in Mizoram also lots of like
Mm.
women's are there running esports organization.
Yes,
So
yes.
I think if they are passionate about gaming, and if herself or himself they're also used to play a game, I think it's easy for them
Mm.
to manage a team.
Mm.
Because if you are only having like money and you don't have any knowledge about esports, so it's I think for from my point of view, I think they can manage a player's mentality.
Mm.
But if you yourself is a like esports player, then yeah, it's easy for you to manage
Mm.
a team. So that's my
Mm.
opinion that if you are managing an esports, we have
Mm.
to take care of all these things because player
Mm.
is the main source in
Mm.
esports team, in every esports team. If player
Mm.
doesn't perform, then team is nothing.
Mm.
If player perform, then team is everything.
Exactly.
So that's the main thing. Yeah.
Mm.
Even nowadays in some big organization, there are like two or three coaches are there. Like the
Mm.
people used to hire in big orgs. One
Mm.
coach will guide about the game. One
Mm.
coach will like uh, guide them about their like all handle their like attitude problem and so
Mm.
and all those things. Like different
Mm.
different coach will be
Yeah.
there. Even one, I think everybody knows that one Chinese player is there,
Mm.
Paraboy, the
Mm.
PUBG player.
Mm.
He's how many coach do you know here? Eight coaches, eight or something, 10 coach
Mm.
he is having.
Mm.
So look, one coach is managing his mentally problem, one coach is managing his game like that.
Mm.
Since
Mm.
we are like in like Northeast, so we are not a big org here, so we can
Mm.
we can afford many coaches. So
Mm.
I prefer that. Why not owner himself can't do that? Nah? Owner.
Mm.
I have seen many teams in Assam also where like owner himself like
Mm.
involving with team. I know one
Mm.
our very own some team is there. They are like
Mm.
he's also doing great.
Mm.
I don't want to tell it. I don't want to say. I don't want
Mm.
to like reveal his name here because
Mm.
like we are like Evo, Mizo, and RIP in Mizoram. We are also having like rival here.
Okay. Oh,
So yeah,
interesting. That's
so
always a drama.
yeah, so actually, it's okay, but we are like we talk with each other because when it because rivalry is a part of game, but we should not
Mm.
take those things in personally.
Mm.
It is good in game, but
Mm.
outside game, yeah, we are brothers, we are friends. Yeah,
Mm.
that's a mentality na we need.
Mm. Mm.
So I think a owner should be like overall in both like managing team also, and in managing whatever those financially or everything.
Mm. Mm.
So from my point of view, that's only that if you have to
Mm.
be like experienced guy also, and yeah, money is important to run because
Mm.
investment is like more in esports. If your team doesn't perform, then yeah, it's
It's a loss.
there will, yeah, it's a loss. So there's an end for player. I think, yeah. To be honest, like I have till now, I have managed many player.
Mm.
So I never found like any like player like who. So yes, there are some players nowadays like or like directly I want to say about these
Mm.
things that there are many players right now in like community that only they used to play they are playing for soft and all, but
Mm.
I think that will not gonna help them because it's a team game. You
Mm.
have to stick with team because many teams are suffering for this reason that
Mm.
they have attitude problem. Some
Mm.
players have this problem, this one. After every match, if they play bad, they will fight with each other.
Mm.
So and they used to change team here and there.
Mm.
So that's the thing. Like many talented players are like suffering in our
Mm.
notice region. There are
Mm.
very rare team who are like sticking together till
Mm.
now. I know those team names and
Mm.
they are doing great. So for my advice is that players should always like stick with
Mm.
their team
Mm.
because synergy is very important. Even
Mm.
in MLBB or in BGMI or in every team game, synergy is important.
Mm.
So my advice is that wherever you are playing, so you should stick there and build synergy more and more. And if you are playing for a good organization, then it's okay. There will be people to guide them.
Mm.
So that's the thing. Since now there is like lots of opportunities are there in
Mm.
national also.
Mm.
So if the players will manage everything, so
Mm.
to perform their game, so
Mm.
there are lots of scope. Not only BGMI and not only MLBB, but in individual game also like FIFA, like
Mm.
e-football, even in chess
Mm.
also. Mm.
Mm. Mm. Yeah, for sure. It's I think when we really talk about esport in general,
So it's up to themselves.
yeah,
That's
it's
the
up
thing.
to
Yeah,
themselves. Yes, it's an
yeah, it's up to
individual.
themselves.
Yeah, is
Yeah,
their individual effort, right? So
yeah,
as
because
if. Mm-hmm.
uh, we are only there to guide them, but
Exactly.
performance it's all up to them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it all come back to an individual. And
Yeah,
I think this would be a wake-up call for many of us as well, even as an org. Yeah, not I think this as an organizer, as an owner or a manager,
yeah,
or I mean you invest on so much, but sometimes
yeah,
you don't get the result, right, as
yeah,
you expected. It can be disappointing, but I think what matters is you continue to, continue to push on, whether you get the result or not. If you do your best, you know that you'll be satisfied whatever the, of course everyone wants to win for sure, but it's not everybody can be the winner, right? So at
yeah,
the end
yeah,
of the day, I think it's about the journey. It's not about the destination, but it's the journey that you go alongside
yeah.
this, right? There's so much to learn. And lastly, anything you would want to say to your community, your 70 members? I know for sure they will be
Yeah.
watching you as well. Is
Yeah.
there anything that you want to, maybe a thank you note, or I don't know, whatever, or and even to the
Yeah.
community, those who are watching the podcast right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, is there anything you want to say to them? To your.
Yeah. Since they all are my members, so every day I used to like talk with them, and I used to like every after every practice, after every I used to communicate with them. So Uh, since from podcast, I want to tell them that whatever happens, just don't stop your grind.
Mm.
Don't stop the grind. Because
Mm.
uh, in esports there is like, since you have also told that uh, we can like be the winner consistency, right? But
Mm.
to be that kind of team, we have to like work more and more.
Mm.
And yes, sometimes we like like fall, and sometimes but we learn from that. Nah, we
Mm.
I used to motivate them always. So same thing. I want to say that just focus in your like a game, and also yeah, this message not only for my member. I want to uh, give this message to every esports player that yeah, while you are doing the esports for your
Mm.
compy career, and so don't forget that you are also like having your
Mm.
career also. For example, those who are student, don't keep your studies like secondary option. Just
Mm.
first focus in your studies also. And those who are, I know that many people, many players, some of the players are like the job person also here in my organization. So they're also managing time, since they used to work till 7 p.m. Then they used to join the matches from 8 p.m. So that's my message, that you should have to focus on your career also,
Mm.
and then esports. If you know how to balance both things, then yeah, you are the true champion. That's the message.
Yeah, that was a very sweet
Yeah,
message to everyone. And also, thank you once again, Vlazine, for your story that you have shared here. It was
yeah,
really, it was really refreshing to know someone who is handling so much on the shoulder. And I mean, so far, whomever I have called, I mean, all the org, they are doing so much. And I think that is the reason why I enjoy these kind of episode, because I get to invite people who are really working behind the scene, like you.
yeah,
Like they,
yeah,
yes, everyone can see the players, everyone can see them, but they don't see who is at the back and working so much, right? So I
yeah.
really want to thank you for taking out your time and even coming to the podcast. It means a lot to us, and I'm sure the people who are watching right now, I hope they also know how much work and effort it's been put up to be where they are at. And that will be another epic wrap up for the night. And a huge shout out to Megatron Esports and all the 70 members. And you guys have an incredible story and a journey. So guys, make sure to follow them. I will put in their link in the description. Go ahead and follow them for updated news, and also they always have a fresh thing cooking underneath, so make sure
Yeah.
that you go up ahead and watch them. And also I want to give this time a thank you to the officials who are watching the podcast. It means a lot to me, and thank you for the feedback that you guys are giving me. Hope that I will continue to have this podcast. And thank you so much to everyone who have been supporting me. And do not forget about the giveaway. This has been Nine, bringing you the untold stories behind the rising star. Until next time, stay tuned, stay sharp, and stay inspired.
Thank you.